to solve a quadratic by the quadratic formula, all we need to do is manipulate our equation to the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and then plug in a, b, and c into the quadratic formula. So let's take this first example. Currently, it is not equal to 0, so let's scoot over the 8x squared and the negative 11x. All right, if we do that, we now have 6x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals 0. All right, that's what we want. We want to be equal to 0. So now we're going to plug a, b, and c into our quadratic formula. And that directly tells us what x equals. So once everything is simplified, we are finished. So here we go. X equals negative b. So negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Parentheses are essential. If you want to get this correct, you have to put every a, b, and c in parentheses. And keep in mind that b is negative 4 and c is negative 2. You always have to include the sign in front of the number. All right. So now we have, let's see, the whole thing, sorry, over 2a. So 2 times 6. So now we just get to the simplifying. All right. So x equals, let's see, that'd be 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 plus 48 all over 12. All right, we can keep going. So x equals 4 plus or minus the square root of 64 over 12. Well, that's nice. So this is 4 plus or minus 8 over 12. So now let's split this up because we do have the plus and the minus. So for plus 8 over 12, that's 12 over 12, which is just 1. So x equals 1. And we have the 4 minus 8 over 12, which is negative 4 over 12, which is negative 1/3. And we are finished. So again, you just plug in your a, b, and c, and you simplify step by step all the way until you have your 2 solutions. Or you could possibly also have 1 solution. Okay, let's try one more to see what this looks like. Same deal as before. We were not equal to 0. So let's move this stuff over. And if we do that, we have 8x squared plus 0x squared. Because again, the 9x's cancel. So it's just plus 7 equals 0. Very good. Now we're ready to plug in chug. So x equals negative b. So negative 0 plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. All right. So now next step, let's just simplify. The 0 is gone, so we have this plus or minus the square root of negative 224 over 16. And radical negative 224 is the same as 4I root 14. And if you don't remember how to get that, go back and watch the simplifying radicals or simplifying imaginary numbers. That whole thing is still over 16. And last but not least, the 4 and the 16 each divide by 4. So we have plus or minus I root 14 over 4. That is x. All right, so I just wanted to show you this one because you can solve it even if you don't have a b, even if you don't have a c, you can solve it. If you don't have it, that means it's a 0. And also make sure that your answers are always in simplified radical form. So this negative 224 could, that has some perfect square in it. So make sure you simplify that all the way down. Okay, why don't you pause and try this one? All right, so your solution is x equals 11 plus and minus radical 41 over 4.